There is a simple way by which you can passively make money while you're sleeping or doing the dishes or taking a stroll in the park even or just sitting on your couch and smashing the like button on my videos. And of course, it's not something that was recently invented or anything like that, but most people do not know how to take advantage of this method. I'm referring to a passive income method called dividend investing that has made so many people millionaires, and there are thousands of people that just live off of dividends from their investments to help pay for their monthly bills. In this series of videos, I want to help you understand what dividend investing is, get you started with dividend investing, and little by little, I want to slowly build up my dividend investment portfolio from scratch to show you that you can achieve financial freedom with as little as even a couple $100 invested every single month to build your dividend stock portfolio so that you can live off of these sweet gains in your later life. If you are new here, I'm Sharil from Modest Millennial, where we talk about all things money that they don't teach you in school. So make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel before we get started with dividend investing. Let's start by explaining what dividends exactly are. And I'm assuming here that you have no clue what dividends are and you are hearing about dividends for the first time ever. I was in the same boat until just a few years ago when I first started researching about investing and built up my knowledge about the stock market from scratch. And I want to help you guys learn about the basics of money and investing as much as possible. Before we talk about dividends, it is important to understand what happens when you buy a stock. When you are buying a stock of a company, that means that you are buying a small or a large piece of the company. Depending on how much money you invest in the said company, a share of a stock basically guarantees part ownership in the financial results of the company. What it doesn't do is that it doesn't give you the right to make decisions for the company unless you have a significant amount of money invested in the company. So if the company performs well and puts out stellar results from its business, your part of ownership of the company will perform well and your investments will go up as the stock price of the company goes up. If the company's business performs poorly, your part of the ownership or investment will be affected as the stock price goes down, but the stock price of a company is not guaranteed, right? You might end up losing your entire investment to the stock price if it goes down to zero. You might even be in a situation where you bought a few shares of the company at a record high price and the stock market suffers a 20% drop the next day due to the Feds changing their monetary policies, dragging your investment in the company down by 20%, and from there on, it takes, say, 5 years for the company stock to recover to the price where you purchased the stock yesterday. This would mean that your investment would provide for no returns whatsoever for the next 5 years until the share price recovered to at least what you purchased the stock at. A dividend, on the other hand, is a guaranteed distribution or income on the investment you own. It is basically a certain percentage of the price of the stock that will be paid to you either on a monthly or quarterly or annual basis depending on the performance of the company and the company's dividend payment policies. This can mean a direct deposit into your investment account anywhere between a fraction of a percent to about 10% of the price of the stock per stock you own. Since you now understand what dividends are, let's dive into an example of how you can make enough money to cover your monthly living expenses entirely through dividends. Let's take an example with the help of stock of the company at&t. A simple Google search will reveal that at&t stock pays roughly 7% in dividends each year. This means that if you have invested $100 in at&t stock at the beginning of the year, you would earn $7 just as a thank you from the company for owning its stock by the end of the year. This, for the most part, does not have anything to do with how the company is doing or if the stock market is up or down for the year. at&t will diligently pay you the 7% for investing in their company and trusting their business. Now, let's say that your monthly expenses are roughly $2,000 and that accounts for your rent, your food, transportation, insurance costs, and other miscellaneous expenses necessary to sustain your lifestyle. Your annual living expenses then come out to $24,000. So you would need to have enough invested in at&t so that a 7% return on your investment each year comes out to at least $24,000. Simple math calculation here, and that comes out to roughly $345,000 that you need to have invested in at&t stock to cover for $2,000 monthly expenses. That's easy, right? Awesome. Now that you understand how this complex, convoluted mathematical maze of investments works, let me tell you what I want to do on this channel in my upcoming videos. For our next video on dividend investing, I want you to do a little bit of homework, okay? I want you to Google the words dividend investing and learn a bit about how much in dividends certain companies pay. Then, in one of our next videos, I will share with you my top 5 dividend stocks, which will be followed by a $100 investment in one dividend stock of my choice to start my dividend investing journey on this channel. What I basically want to do is to start with a small amount of $100 and start investing literally only a couple $100 each month into dividend stocks, and you and I can track our progress together with this kind of investing on a monthly basis. Sounds fun, right? I am currently also working on putting together a detailed spreadsheet that will help you and I track what dividend stocks we are investing in, how much money we are investing in them, and monthly, quarterly, and annual dividend amounts that each of these stocks are paying. And at least for me, I absolutely love looking at data in graphical format. So I will also go that far to ensure that you and I can visualize the growth from these dividend investments year over year in as simple of a graph as possible. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to like this video below and subscribe to my channel for more personal finance videos and dividend investing videos. Also, if you are tired of just watching me in this small frame, please follow me on Instagram as well as on TikTok, where I share spicy insights of my personal life and how I save money pretty much on a daily basis. Alright everyone, see you again soon. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel.